Hi guys, now this will no doubt be marked down as a massive win for Labour. A billionaire who at the last election donated £500,000 to Boris Johnson's election campaign. Why did he do that? Well, he wanted to keep Jeremy Corbyn out. However, on Tuesday evening he came out and said that he was abandoning the Tories and backing Labour. His reasoning is that the Conservatives have ignored core issues and Labour with Rachel Reeves in the Treasury are speaking a language business likes to hear. Now, while he hasn't said if he'll make a donation to the Labour Party, the fact that he believes Keir Starmer has done well with getting rid of the left will be concerning to many. Have a listen.
It's not just about empathy, it was about the questions that were asked, received really excellent answers about what Labour were going to do with the economy.
OK. In 2021, you said to The Observer, I still believe that the Conservative Party is the best party to run this country, and I'd be terrified of the Lib Dems getting in, and even more terrified of Labour. That was in 2021. Keir Starmer had been leader of the Labour Party for a decent period of time then. It's a hell of a U-turn, isn't it?
It's a hell of a U-turn, but look, we all judge things based on latest information. It's no good living in the past with any of our lives on anything we do. Let's look where we are, the here and now and the future.
Okay.
Now, what Keir has done, as far as I can see, has taken all the left out of the Labour Party, and he's come out with a brilliant set of values and principles and ways of growing Britain in complete alignment with my views as a commercial capitalist.
Not all the policies you like, because you went to a comprehensive school. What do you think of the policy of VAT on private schools?
Well, I think you know my answer to that, and I will cover that. But let's not worry about rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic.
Okay.
The real issue here is that Keir is going for growth of GDP. That's the huge thing. Growth of GDP to swell the public purses to be able to look after the poorer people of society. I absolutely fully support that. The second fact is massively into climate science and technology. That's the second point of my principle for me.
And also, you think he's going to win?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. But I'm not backing him because he's going to win. I'm backing him because I believe in the policies, and the fact that he's going to win is an added advantage because I really hope that I can influence Labour policy in a positive way for Britain going forward to put the great back in Britain.
Look, before we get to responding to this, I just wanted to highlight this from Wikipedia. Caudwell is reported to be a proud Brexiteer along with a number of other British billionaires. On Brexit, he is reported to have called UK politicians lily-livered and the EU Brussels bully boys, and also quoted to have said, I don't understand how intelligent people, successful people can't see the benefits of being out of Europe. I think MPs are disgusting, really disgusting. They're shilly-shallying. I don't understand it. Why don't they understand that saying we're going to have no deal is the best way to get a good deal? Yes, no deal. You can already see the change in attitude from the EU. They're trembling. So this guy donated £500,000 to the Conservatives because he believed Boris Johnson was the right person to run the country. And now he's done a U-turn and he believes that Keir Starmer would be the right person to run the country, even though he believed, well, it would have been good to have a no-deal Brexit, or at least have a no-deal Brexit on the table in some way to negotiate. He doesn't understand Brexit. He doesn't understand the EU. But is this somebody that the Labour Party want on board? You notice here how he said that Labour are now speaking the language of business. Okay, then he said about how we need, Keir Starmer should be commended for getting rid of the left. Look, I think a broad church like Labour is necessary. You need to have a broad church. You need to have different opinions within the party. You don't want everyone just falling in line. You want a difference of opinion. You want to be able to push the party in the right direction if you think it's going in the wrong direction. Democratically, which brings us to the last point. He said, well, I want to be able to influence Keir Starmer. why should you as an individual be able to influence Keir Starmer? Like, he didn't mention any money here, and he has yet to donate money to the Labour Party, but he's a billionaire. £500,000 is probably something he finds at the back of his sofa, so it wouldn't cost him very much to donate to £500,000 to the Labour Party. But what would he want in return? He said he wants influence. That's not good for democracy. You shouldn't have any more influence than any other voter. But unfortunately, the system is so corrupt. People who donate significant amounts of money to political parties have more influence over average voters. What's the point in having a voting system if the millionaires and billionaires in this case are able just to hand over some cash and get something in return? Be it, and I'm not talking about peerages, I'm talking about legislation, I'm talking about bills, I'm talking about tax cuts. Is this the direction of traffic is going? You donate to the Conservative Party to get the tax cuts, and then you donate to the Labour Party to maintain those tax cuts, or to stop new taxes. It's one thing talking about, well, we need to help the poorest in society. Then you should be supporting policies that do support the poorest in society. How can you care about the poorest in society if you're donating to Boris frigging Johnson and the Tories? I don't believe for a second that he cares about climate change, or he cares about the poorest in society, levelling up, stuff like this, because you would not donate to the Conservatives, and you wouldn't donate a significant amount like £500,000. So, as I said at the beginning, this would be marked down as a win. We got another billionaire on board, or we got a billionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire, whatever he is, on our side. This is something we can present as a victory. But is it? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.